Hey, what's going on, Virgos? Butch here. I'm going to do your November read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I don't know about you, but I love Christmas. I always like to break out the Christmas decks as soon as possible. So I'm breaking this one out. It's a little early. Some people may not like it, but I'm a big fan of Christmas. It's not just about, the gift giving and all that stuff is nice. And I mean, it snows here and that's nice. It's not about that. It's about the way people are around this time of year. I wish we could be like that all year round. People are a little bit nicer, a little bit more courteous, nicer to each other. They're more giving, and I like that about Christmas. That's the reason I love Christmas. And with that being said, I broke out one of my Christmas decks. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas. All that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Virgos for November 2022? All right, Virgos. So the first thing I see, Virgo, is I feel like there is someone, I feel like you have someone in your life that I feel like you have a tendency of dropping things for this person when they need you. I feel like this is more, of a friendship, possibly even someone, a family member or a close friend. But I feel like with this person, I feel like you put their needs ahead of your own a lot more than you should. And to be brutally honest with you, I feel like more than they deserve. I feel like when shit hits the fan, this person comes to you. And I feel like when that happens, you drop everything for them. Now, I do get the sense that this does weigh on you. Because we have the 10 of Needles, which is swords, and the 9 of Needles as well. Late night anxiety, feeling defeated, feeling like, what else can you do? Feeling like you keep giving yourself to this situation and putting yourself second so often that it becomes almost second nature for you. Now, it's one thing to help somebody. It's one thing to be there for someone. But I don't feel like this person's there for you. And I don't feel like they're there for themselves either. I feel like when they get in trouble, they come to you. And I feel like everything else kind of slips to the side when this happens. And I don't see that changing. I mean, it's all about, you're always nurturing this person. And I feel like it's kind of bordering on the line of enabling. And when I say that, I don't mean that in any offensive way. I just feel like sometimes we don't see it. I mean, sometimes we want to see the best in someone so bad that we ignore all the red flags. But I feel like with this person, I feel like you've been collecting the red flags. Now, the reason why I feel like this comes up in this read is because I do see someone new coming in. And I really don't want you to miss it. I see new options with that Seven of Potions, which is the cups. I see a new option coming towards you. And I also feel like it's almost like the blind spot that you have for this past person. I don't want that to get in the way of this. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in a relationship where you can depend on the person with you and they can depend on you. And I feel like getting wrapped up in this past person, you may not see this coming, and I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to have regrets. And that's what I'm seeing right now. This is more of a warning in the fact that there is something coming towards you, and it's something that you're not going to want to miss. And I don't want you to have regrets. In life, we spend a lot of time looking at regrets. Most people don't look back on the things they did do. They look back on the things they didn't do. And with this situation, I feel like what you didn't do is put yourself first. And I applaud the effort. But like I said, at the end of the day, I don't feel like this past person is doing much in the way of helping themselves. And you can't help someone that doesn't want to help themselves. It's an endless battle. And I'm not saying to give up on this person. I'm just saying we need to choose you first. And with this new person coming in, I mean, I see a lot of happiness. We have the Sun card. But also, I see new love. And on top of that, we have the Lover's card. I feel like this connection coming in is something that you're not going to want to miss. And I stress this to the utmost that I don't want you to miss this. There's someone very special coming into your life, and someone that you're going to have a very deep connection with. Someone that's going to be very protective. And I feel like it suits you, because I feel like you're always the one taking care of people, but never the one being taken care of. And that's what I see with this person. They bring something new into your life. They bring something that you've been lacking. Something that you deserve. And at the end of the day, we have to choose what we deserve. And like I said, I'm not saying give up on this past person, but just bide your time. Don't give them everything if they're not giving everything. We can't fix what doesn't want to be fixed. Now, with this person coming in, I'm gonna get onto that a little bit more here, because I feel like this is very important for you to see. With this person coming in is somebody very honest, very well put together, someone that has their shit going for them. A very honest energy with this person. Very, like I said, very protective, very honest, very straightforward, very to the point. This person is looking for something real. They're looking for something that, they want to build that foundation. And we have the Family card. And we also have the Star card. This is someone that's going to nurture this connection. This is someone that's going to show up for you. And I feel like with this person, they're very giving, very nurturing, very protective. All the things that I feel like you need. All the things that I feel like you want. And I feel like this person is coming in. And like I said, I do see this person wanting to make you an offer. I see a lot of good things coming from this new connection. But like I said, I feel like this person, they are going to take that leap of faith. And I feel like they are going to make you an offer. And don't, like I said, be fair warned. We can, that past person, you're already going to know who I'm talking about. Very hot and cold energy, in and out. And they're only in when they need you. But with this new person coming in, I feel like this is someone that's going to be there for you through thick and thin. This is someone that wants to establish trust. They're not looking for a one-night stand. They're not looking for something casual. They're looking for something to build on. With that Knight of Presents, which is the Knight of Pentacles, it's an establishment of trust. They're taking their time. Like I said, I do feel like there is going to be an offer made. I feel like this person wants to get to know you even better. And I feel like the more they get to know you, the more that connected you feel with this person. And it's almost like we have to decide whether we're going to let go of the burdens that hold us back. And I feel like this past person is a burden. I would never want anybody to give up on someone. But don't put your life on hold for someone else that doesn't want it. No matter what I see here, I keep seeing, someone that has their walls up, someone that isn't allowing, they're not allowing you in. The only time they come to you is when they need you. But with this other person, this new person coming in, they're open book. They're honest. They're straightforward, to the point. They want someone to share their life with. They want someone they build a future with. And I feel like there can be no walls between the two of you. With that eight of needles, eight of swords, that self-imposed prison. This person is an open book. They're not holding you back. They want to move forward with you. They want to build with you. They want to advance. But we have to free ourselves from the things that hold us back. Sometimes we're going to find things in life that we really don't want to let go of, but we have to make the best decision that helps us. It kind of reminds me of the airplane. When the masks come down, they always say, put yours on first. And that's the situation that we're in right now. It's put yourself first. You deserve this. And I'm not, I don't want to say it again, but this person coming towards you, they want to be with you. And I feel like it's something that is going to bring a lot of happiness to your life. I mean, we have the Nine of Cups as well, a lot of emotional fulfillment. And the thing is that the reason why I stress this new person even more is that I feel like this is something that I feel like we're not going to walk away from. It's not going to be something we walk away from. So not moving forward with it, I feel like you're always going to regret it. So it's something we need to take our, like I said, they're coming in, they're taking the time, they're putting in the effort, they're building the trust with you. But I feel like at the end of the day, their end game is to move forward with you and have a strong foundation with you. And if we're not giving what we have to give, I don't feel like it's going to work. So basically, in a nutshell, Virgos, choose you. With this person, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Capricorn, Virgo. We have some Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I mean, it reminds me it just reminds me like my brother. I love my brother. But for a long time, he was dealing with addictions. And it took up all my mom's time. My mom put her life on hold to take care. you know. And the worst part about it wasn't like he was trying to help himself. You know, he got into trouble, needed money, come to my mom, come to me, come to my sister, you know. And I mean, he's a lot older than me. I think 12 years older than me. But even growing up, I always felt like I got shortchanged a little bit because my mom was always thinking about him. Always, at the drop of a hat, she'd go running to him. And I get it to a point, but he never tried to help himself. She was just enabling it. And as long as she enabled it, he always knew what buttons to press to get what he wanted from her. And then, she finally got to the point where everybody was always telling her, you got to put your foot down. You're not saying you don't love them. You're not saying you're not going to take care of them. But what you are saying is that they have to love themselves. They have to take care of themselves. And if they do that, you'll help them. But like I said, it's like you're sitting there digging a hole. Like, this person that is digging a hole. And you keep trying to fill in that hole. Every shovel of dirt they take out, you put a shovel back in. Neither one of you are getting anywhere. You're just there with a hole. You have to let them fix the hole that they got into. And like I said, she finally got to the point when she realized what she was doing. And my brother has come a long way since then. A very, very long way. And it's all because of the fact that she finally decided that her happiness was important. She's a very caring and giving person, and she will put your needs in front of her own. But there's got to be a point where you draw the line. She never had boyfriends. I mean, my mom and dad broke up when I was like 3 months old. And that became her job. Her full-time job was taking care of my brother. She never went out and had a chance to find anybody else. And every time she did find someone else, that person would come in and they'd get tired of it. They come in and they'd be doing stuff together, and my brother would always interrupt, and she was never able to go out and do anything because she never had any money, so she had to work more. It always became complicated in relationships, and she always ended up losing those relationships. And it's because of the fact that she put too much effort into someone that didn't deserve the effort. And like I said, and like I'm telling you, you don't have to give up on this person. You don't. I would never ask you to do that. But don't give up on yourself in spite of this person. Because one day you're going to regret the things that you didn't do. And that's what I don't want. I see a very special connection coming toward you. Like I said, a very soulmate type of energy with that new person. And I feel like if you miss this, you're going to miss something big. I feel like this person coming in is going to be a very important person in your life, but you need to allow them the room to be there. It's like I said, my mom always chose my brother. And I don't think she has a whole lot of regrets, but there is a part where she is alone now. And she spent a lot of time alone because she could never balance a relationship and my brother at the same time. And I know that he has a lot of regret about that. I've talked to my brother plenty of times about it, and there's plenty of times when he, the conversation ended up in tears because he felt like he held her back. But he sees that now, but he didn't see it then. So you need to see what you need to see now. Put yourself first. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.